Hello, Brian Tulsa here. What are you doing today? Today I'm feeling patriotic, and not just for the United States of America, I'm feeling patriotic for the New England Patriots. I'm doing my daily vlog early today to make sure I don't forget, and a friend suggested I pick some topics about myself and just talk about them. Today we're going to talk about how I became a supporter of the New England Patriots, despite the fact that I live nowhere near New England and I'm from the middle of the continent. It's not a very interesting story, but you've already started watching, so you might as well sit through the whole thing. Now, I wasn't a football fan until maybe 17 or 18 years ago, and I guess I should specify I'm talking about American football. I know not everyone watching is from the United States, and outside of the U.S., football means something very different. I may talk about the history of football at some point because there seems to be some confusion as to why Americans call the sport football, despite the fact that there is not very much kicking in the sport. The reason for that is has a lot to do with its history and just how it evolved over the decades. But we won't go into that today. I was not a football fan. I really wasn't a sports fan in general. I'm still not generally a sports fan, but I had read a few articles about the strategy of football, and in particular, I read one article that likened football, American football, to chess. Now, I like chess. I enjoy playing chess. So I started to look at football from that point of view, as a chess match. And when I started to look at it that way, I saw the sport differently. It certainly is a violent sport. There is a lot of brutality. And I can't deny that it is part of the appeal of it. But what really got me involved was the intellectual side of the game. When I started to see all the different angles from which you can look at the sport, I got invested in it. But when I first started, I didn't have any particular team that I cared for. Well, at the time, I was married to a woman whose parents are from the New England area, and I always struggled to find anything to relate to my father-in-law. My father-in-law is very blue-collar. Nothing wrong with that. I come from a blue-collar background myself. But he's from back east. He's what you might call old school. Think Archie Bunker. You remember the TV show All in the Family? You remember Archie Bunker? If you don't, Google that. So my father-in-law is a lot like Archie Bunker. I can't relate to him very well, but I discovered that by watching Patriots games and talking with him about the games, we actually had something to talk about. We could actually relate on that level. And by that time, the Patriots had already won their first Super Bowl. So I figured why not? Since they were a Super Bowl winning team, a lot of their games were on local television. So I thought, yeah, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to follow the Patriots. Now, that was not an obvious choice at first because, in this region of the country, there's a lot of Dallas Cowboys fans. There are a lot of Kansas City Chiefs fans. And by the way, congratulations, Kansas City, on the Super Bowl win. Well done. But not a lot of Patriots fans. I was concerned, of course, about being accused of jumping on the bandwagon because, of course, they were winning Super Bowls at the time. And, I guess, I don't know how to counter that accusation other than to say that, I will still support the team even when they're not winning Super Bowls. But initially it was so that I could have something to share with my Archie Bunker father-in-law. So we bonded a little bit over Patriots games. So, yes, and I got more involved in the Patriots. I got this Teddy Bruschi jersey, which is a bit worn now. But yeah, I have been to a Patriots game, a regular season game. I did go to Boston and Foxborough. I saw, and I can't remember exactly what year it was, forgive me, but it was a game where the Colts played in Foxborough. And I wanted to see that Tom Brady Peyton Manning matchup. I really wanted to be there. So I went. I went by myself. I didn't take the family with me because at the time we couldn't really afford to all go. And they didn't really want to go to a football game anyway. So I went. I saw the game. And the Patriots actually lost that game. It's like the first time the Patriots have lost to the Colts in Foxborough for like 800 years. And I was there to see it. I blame myself. I apologize to all Patriots fans. I feel that the reason they lost was because I was there. And if you look up the old games, you could probably figure out which one I'm talking about. It was the first time the Patriots had lost to the Colts at home in forever. But at least I got to go. I went to the game. I had a beer. I got a hooded sweatshirt. Is it over here? Yeah, it's right over here. I got a hooded sweatshirt at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts. It is, let's get it here. It's hanging, oops. About to pull my coat rack down. There we go. There. Here it is. Okay. Hang on. I gotta try to, there we go. There. New England Patriots. I got that at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. It was a lot of fun. So yeah, Patriots fan. I know that most of the country hates them, accuse them of all kinds of nonsense, but kind of used to being out of step with the rest of the country in most of my life, in my hobbies, in my political beliefs, in my religious beliefs, and in my football affiliations. So it doesn't really bother me that the rest of the country dislikes the Patriots. As far as I can tell, the team is fueled by the hatred of others. It's and they enjoy drinking the tears of their enemies when they win. So I enjoy that. I that doesn't bother me at all. But we're entering a new era for the Patriots. Tom Brady has left the team. He's now in Tampa Bay. Good luck, Tampa Bay. I think it's going to take a while for the team to rebuild. You can't replace a Hall of Fame quarterback overnight. So we'll have to see what happens with the Patriots in the future, but I will still always be a fan. Win or lose, I'm a Patriots supporter. So if you think I jumped on the bandwagon when they were riding high and winning their first set of Super Bowls, well, I'm not getting off the bandwagon even if they are not winning Super Bowls. I'm a supporter for life. So I'm looking forward to the next season, seeing what's going to happen. I'm not expecting a great season, but it's going to be a rebuilding season, and I'm curious. I'm curious to see how the next era of the Patriots develops. So there you go. There is my story about how I became a New England Patriots football fan. And sometime, why don't we watch a game together? That would be fun. I could do that on this channel. We could watch a game and see together how they handle losing Tom Brady as their quarterback. Well, that's all for now. I got more that I got to do today. But thanks for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow. And I really need a haircut.